now, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 undercards and 1 co-main event, the time has now come for us to witness the main event of the evening. Another proud and special presentation brought to you by Kaki Buffalo Promotions. Before that, let's call both of our fighters into the ring. First, making his way to the blue corner at this time from the Philippines, here is ARNEL BACONAJE. This time from Vietnam, here is Dinh Hong Quan. Productions, may I have your attention, please? In honor of the participating nations for this next main event, would like to play the national anthems. So please rise, everyone. Please be on your feet. Please rise as we first play the national anthem of the Philippines, Lupang Hinirang. And now the national anthem of the host nation, the national anthem of Vietnam. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You may now please be seated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the three judges assigned to score this bout from ringside on a 10-point must system are from the Philippines, Gil Robiego Ko. From Korea, Charlie Choi. And also from Korea, Lee Jung-taek. Your supervisor in charge of this next bout from the Korean Boxing Commission, Mr. Aaron Ja. And the referee in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, also giving instructions and ensuring the safety of the fighters from Korea, referee Kim Jae-hoon. All right, boxing fans watching us live on TV and a live stream on internet, it's now time for the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Asia Lightweight Championship. And now, live from the Grand Ho Tram Resort and Casino, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kaki Buffalo Boxing time. Vietnam, are you ready? No, I can't hear you. Are you ready? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes into the ring wearing blue trunks with yellow trim, officially weighing in 134 pounds, bang on. From Metro Manila, the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen, here is the former WBC Asia Silver Featherweight Champion, introducing ARNEL BACONAJE. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with silver gold trim, officially weighing in at 135 pounds. His professional record, 9 victories, 1 defeat, 1 bout even, 4 big wins by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the number 1 ranked lightweight in Vietnam, the reigning, defending IBF Asia Lightweight Champion, introducing Hong Dinh Quan. And now once again for the instructions, referee Kim Jae-hoon.
We have come to the end of the Fortunes of War, but of course before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors, Lorda TV, Robert Hill and VSP Promotions and Cocky Buffalo Promotions, and of course the Grand Ho Tram.
And here we go. This is a big fight, a massive fight for both of these guys. This is ARNEL's first world title shot. ARNEL BACONAJE, the silencer, versus Dinh Hong Quan, tall, rangy southpaw. I'd just like to point out, guys, the last 2 opponents of the Vietnamese fighter, Dinh Hong Quan, both Filipinos. This is his 3rd Filipino in a row.
And those were actually good fights, right?
Yes.
Yeah, very close fights, right?
Exactly, especially the one with Jules.
Yeah.
And he get the vacant title against fighting Delmar Pelio.
Right. Of course, ARNEL BACONAJE comes here with a record of 15 wins, 11 of which are knockouts and 5 losses, while Quan Hong Dinh has a record of 9 wins with 4 knockouts and 1 loss.
The first thing I notice here, guys, is the size difference. Dinh Hong Quan is massive compared to ARNEL.
You are right. It's the height and the overall composition of his body is just, he's the bigger man here.
Yeah, much bigger. He's taller and he's wider. But as we've seen in multiple fights from the silencer, ARNEL BACONAJE is just a pinpoint puncher with power and great defensive skills.
Deceptive to look at the size, but looking at his wins, 11 knockouts out of 15.
The guy can punch. He's got brilliant timing. I held the pads multiple times last week. For ARNEL, as we see him land a right uppercut, left hook, straight right hand, the guy really can put people to sleep in spite of his size.
And to add to that, don't sleep on Hong Quan. He's like an assassin.
Exactly.
Looking for a slight opening.
Ready to go in for the kill is the Black Hawk, Hong Din.
So we see the size difference there, but it works to ARNEL's favor. He's able to get underneath the majority of those punches. The tidier, sharper shots I expect to see from ARNEL, but the bigger shots with the more weight from Dinh Hong Quan.
Round 1, and a lot of action has already been given by both boxers.
Nice right hand there by ARNEL. Yeah, this is probably the most action-packed beginning to a fight thus far.
Exactly.
Ironically, this is a 12-round fight. So it's a really good indication of what's to come. Both of these guys from the get-go for the world title willing to exchange bombs. ARNEL with a nice overhand right. Oh, another nice shorter, straighter right hand there. And a good jab by ARNEL. Oh.
Leaping a hook by ARNEL, missed.
Yeah, and a nice little check hook there by ARNEL. ARNEL boxing beautifully.
Exactly. Beautiful head movement by ARNEL right there.
And a nice right hand there by Dinh Hong Quan at the end of that round. Pretty good round, pretty close.
Seconds out.
Round 2.
Guys, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'll just make the prediction. You can jump in if you want, but I'm picking
Round 2.
mid to late stoppage by ARNEL. I think the more weight and the more power comes from Dinh Hong Quan. I think he's going to slow down through this fight, and ARNEL's going to catch him with some really well-timed shots.
Let's ask Alvin first.
I just gonna say something. I think ARNEL BACONAJE must try to test the body of Hong Quan.
Exactly.
And regarding the prediction is, I just leave it that way at the moment.
Interesting thoughts, guys.
So maybe if ARNEL can land some meaningful body shots, he might slow down the forward charge of Dinh Hong Quan. Gosh, there's such a size gulf between these two guys.
Exactly.
Not just the weight, but the length of the Viet's arms. They look so much bigger than ARNEL's.
You are right, because it isn't so much of a height difference, but it's the wingspan that's actually surprisingly. Hong Quan has the advantage.
Yeah. Ironically, the only landed punch that I've seen thus far in this round, a beautiful jab by ARNEL, who's showing some really good offensive pinpoint shots and beautiful head movement. He kind of reminds me of Canelo quite a bit. He's got that really relaxed sort of waltz backwards and forwards style, seldom getting tagged, but he never really looks like he's worried.
Exactly.
And one sidelight about Hong Quan, he did have that training alongside with Manny Pacquiao back in General Santos.
That's right. That's right.
Must have learned some few pointers from our pambansang kamao in the Philippines.
What better way to learn a Filipino fighter by going to the country that...
In General Santos City, the capital, or one of the capitals actually of boxing.
We can see one of the focuses emerge for Dinh Hong Quan as he throws some hard right hands to the body. He's probably going to look for some body shots and then try to bring some hard right hands upstairs.
But ARNEL seems to be taunting him to move forward.
Yes.
A little bit of Manny Pacquiao there. Both hands up, bring it on.
Even the facial expression, actually. Classic Manny Pacquiao. From the silencer, ARNEL BACONAJE.
30 seconds to go in round number 2 of a world title fight. The defending champion Dinh Hong Quan looking much bigger, but at this point not more effective. And say in a close fight thus far, ARNEL has definitely landed the sharper shots in round number 2.
The jab is quite effective for BACONAJE right now.
Good distance there by Dinh Hong Quan, but beautiful head movement and sidestepping there by ARNEL BACONAJE, the silencer.
Rika and Ben, I think if I'm not mistaken, Arnel is trying to play possum.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And trying to set up that counter.
not really getting tagged by any
Yeah.
of those shots, but the judges will score that kind of activity in
Round
favor of
three.
whoever's throwing the punches. Someone else got to be careful.
Mhm. Aggression definitely on Hong Din's
Yeah.
side in that round.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys. In spite of the height, the wingspan, and the clear weight advantage to Dinh Hong
Yeah.
Quan, I'll actually say I think the harder punches in this fight are going to come from ARNEL BACONAJE.
Exactly, because he's able to close the distance. At the same time, he's out of range when Hong Quan begins to counter.
Yeah. He just seems to have better defensive instincts. He can ride with nice
Nice
right
upper.
uppercut, ironically.
Nice upper by Hong
Yeah.
Quan.
And a good right hand as well.
Straight, yeah.
Nice little spurt of offense there by Dinh Hong Quan. Quan with some success early in round number 3 of a 12-round fight.
And he's doing a little better in this round.
Right. But as you can see, Baconaje has a very fluid upper body movement. You know, that's been effective in the previous round. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
See, they're hard shots. I didn't see
Nice
them
to the
coming.
body.
Big shots from Quan, but you see them coming. Whereas with ARNEL, you don't see them coming. Quite a surprise. And they're always the most devastating shots, the ones you don't see.
Those jabs came through. But again, this is a 12-round
Yes.
bout. So conditioning will also play a huge part in this fight if it goes to the distance.
I noticed in the first round, ARNEL got under a few shots, and I've seen a little bit of a pattern through these rounds that are... Oh, beautiful
wow.
left hook there. Bit of a lead left hook like Canelo. I noticed Dinh Hong Quan is throwing 3 and 4 punch combinations coming forwards.
This round is a back and forth.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a
battle
good
of
round.
straight in this round.
Exactly. And when Baconaje covers up, he's focused. He's trying to look at that active upper body, but his eyes are focused on Hong Quan. But Hong Quan certainly the more aggressive guy in terms of like punch output.
Seemingly he is the bigger fighter, but he is the more aggressive fighter
Right.
on this fight.
Which he's got to do because
Yeah.
he's not as fast and he's not
Yes.
as sharp as ARNEL BACONAJE.
Mhm.
Almost at the end of round number 3. There's 10-second signifier. Close round. I think for the first time in the fight, the Viet has probably got the round on my scorecard.
But this 3 rounds is very, very difficult to score.
round, the easiest way to score a round is ask yourself,
Seconds out.
who would you rather be?
That's
It's
a
a really
good.
effective
Wow,
way to score a fight.
that's a good
You
way
like
to
that,
actually,
Rika?
yeah.
One thing that I really discovered today,
Round 4.
Ben is really very tricky in commentating. He could ask you
Exactly.
something that
Right,
It's
right.
not my intention. Not my intention, guys.
Would you rather be in
Yeah.
that round? Of course, we are live here in the Grand Ho Tram. Thank you to our sponsors, Lorda TV, Robert Hill, and VSP Promotions,
Yes.
and of course, Cocky Buffalo Promotions. Hard shots thrown there as I was speaking.
there's a little bit swelling on the left cheek of ARNEL BACONAJE.
Oh, nice right hand there.
Yes.
Arnel caught that, but it's still landing. There's a lot of weight in Dinh Hong Quan's shots. So Quan is doing what he should be doing at this stage in the fight, uncorking hard shots from range. And
Staying active,
yeah,
right?
active. Arnel, I'd like to see get a little bit slicker, a little more proactive with his head and with his hands.
Although all of the punches of Hong Quan is not going inside, but
Right.
you could see the effectiveness of pressuring ARNEL BACONAJE.
Yeah. They don't really have to land to score on the judge's card. So you see there, nice little left hook to the body by Quan. But he's going to carry the round if he throws more punches. Big overhand right there by Arnel, but it doesn't quite land flush. Halfway through round number 4 on Lorda TV. It's a pretty even contest. Dinh Hong Quan a little busier, but not as accurate with his punches.
Yeah.
Well, more punches, more chances of winning.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Good point, Rika.
If you can't beat him with accuracy, at least increase your punches and number.
I really hope in the distant future we could have another thing with Ben, Rika,
Right.
and myself
Mm-hmm.
because I really enjoy our commentating today.
Exactly.
I've had a lot of fun. I'm sure next year,
Right.
another fight either in Vietnam and certainly in the Philippines. Look forward to joining the Lorda TV crew.
Again, Rika Aquino, Ben McCulloch, and Alvin Esco here at the commentating table, calling your fights today at the Fortunes of War. A flurry by Hong
Oh,
Ding.
nice body work
Yeah,
by
nice
ARNEL
body work.
BACONAJE.
Good jab there by Quan as well.
Oh, nice
beautiful.
upper again by
Yeah.
BACONAJE.
20 seconds to go, round number 4. We've obviously got a model for the fight. It's going to be the busier shots from Quan, the Viet, or the sharper shots by Arnel. You've got to ask, what do you like more?
I like how Arnel leaps in with a punch, with a short punch actually, that Quan doesn't see it coming.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Wow.
Some really nice stuff there. The end of round number 4. Beautiful shots, sharp shots by Arnel, and some nice action
Round
from
5.
both fighters in that round. Here we go, round number 5. Big sloppy overhand right there by Dinh Hong Quan.
A little bit telegraphic, but he was fainting before that. So, again, tight combinations by Arnel. Oh,
Technically, that's a knockdown.
Yeah, it's a body
you
punch.
You get punched, you fall
Yeah.
over. That's a knockdown, but the referee doesn't
yep,
score it that way.
ruled a slip by the referee. And with the nature of the fall, actually, he landed bottom first.
Rika, Ben, this is probably going to be a battle of quantity versus quality.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a
Exactly.
really
Yeah.
good way to frame it,
Yeah.
Alvin. It is going to be quantity versus quality.
Unless we see a knockout or a knockdown.
Both of these guys are excellent fighters, though. Quan has nice right hand there by Arnel. Both of these guys are excellent fighters.
Exactly.
It's not that likely they'll open themselves up to flush shots.
Guys, if you notice, Hong Quan is trying to protect his body by lowering his guard.
It looks like
Probably feeling the shots
Yeah,
from
Yeah.
yes.
Quan's playing a bit of possum now. The hands are down, touting, taunting rather.
some feints there by Hong Quan. But the fast reflex of Arnel is just
And
Actually, yeah.
I think he's well trained for this fight.
exactly.
Yeah. Nice head movement there.
A little bit of a bull,
Yeah.
a bull rush right there.
I
by
don't think he
Arnel.
appreciated all the weight that Quan put on top of him. Shrugged him off.
Exactly.
So no one's been hit really hard in this round, but this is the first round where I've seen someone really take control. Arnel with the greater offense. He hasn't really hurt Quan at all, but he's just thrown more quality punches.
Exactly. And a little bit of tapering from Hong Quan in terms of punch output here.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens in a 12-round fight. You take rounds off, and it's pretty clear that
Yes.
Quan's taking this round off. Arnel's happy to oblige him, piling up the points.
And no mistake about it, Hong Quan is very, very charismatic fighter.
Exactly. Very entertaining
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, nice right hand there. Good one, too, and then a clubbing hook by Arnel.
Trying to
There's a bit of possum here. He's calling him in, go at him. Come on, he's saying. Arnel won't take the bait.
exactly. And even if he does, Arnel has just has that really, really quick reflexes to react accordingly.
Round 6.
Round number 6, Baconaje in the blue trunks and Hong Quan in the black.
How do you see the fight after the until this round?
I think it's pretty much the same story. Arnel with the more accurate shots. Hong Quan, more aggression actually, more punches thrown. How about you, Ben?
Yeah, I totally agree. Though in the last 2 rounds, it's Arnel Bacconaje who's come forward. As you see here, a hard one too, and then a follow-up right hand and a nice jab by Bacconaje. He seems to be controlling the middle of the ring for the last 2 rounds.
How about you, Alvin? How do you see this fight, the past few rounds of the bout?
I totally agree with both of you. I think the last 2 rounds, maybe, in my own opinion, ako Baconaje has a little edge.
You are right. Baconaje able to roll with the punches, but certainly hard punches thrown by Hong Quan. No mistake about that.
I really like seeing this from Arnel. He really reminds me of Canelo when he kind of inches and shuffles forward with that kind
Exactly.
of attitude and the swagger.
Mm-hmm.
You've always got a hard assignment if you're finding a skilled counterpuncher and the counterpuncher is coming forward.
Exactly.
Dinh Hong Quan doesn't want to settle into a rhythm where he's on the back foot.
Mm-hmm. Hard
like that.
punches, yeah.
I think he must go to the body a little bit more.
Yeah, I'd like to see that as
Yeah.
well. Good defense there. The crowd gets excited, of course, in Vietnam, but none of those shots from the Viet actually landed. A little bit of rough stuff on the inside.
Some rough housing from both boxers. The referee breaks them off.
Oh, we see Quan switch to southpaw for the first time in the fight.
Right.
Maybe trying to confuse Baconaje.
Yeah. I saw a lot of sweat fly then, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure who landed that punch. Do you guys know who
No,
landed that shot?
it's a blind spot actually. And based on the facial expression, both of them are poker faced. So
Yeah, I noticed that. I was going to say something, Rika. Both of these guys are just frowning the whole fight. They're not giving away
Exactly.
anything.
mean intentions
Yeah.
from both guys.
Cool customers, no emotions.
Like I said, I like how Baconaje is doing right now. He is going for the body. I
Exactly.
think that is a weakness of Hong Quan right now.
Nice power shots from both guys. Lead right hand to the head by Baconaje, and a lead left hand to the body from the power stand from the southpaw. A southpaw power shot by Quan. Tough round to score.
Definitely.
Getting ready for the second half of a world title fight.
Second
Grand Ho
half.
Tram, Elorde TV via VSP Promotions.
And Cocky
Round
Buffalo.
7.
And the Grand Ho Tram is our venue, beautiful venue for this amazing event.
Another beautiful thing about this venue, really good acoustics, especially the body shots. You can hear them boom, 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 boom,
Exactly.
echo around the ring. It's
You
been
hear
great.
everything. So we're halfway in the bout. What do you think, guys, will be the game plan for both boxers? Because certainly you gotta step on the gas pedal at this point, right?
Yeah, well, they've seemed to exhibit similar styles thus far. Neither of these fighters has gotten particularly offensive, and neither of these guys has really been hit flush hard. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments can be made in the second half of this fight.
If this trend continue, I think the championship round will be very, very crucial because this fight is very close, in my opinion.
Exactly. And when frustration sets in, and you need to win those championship rounds, it's really gonna test our two boxers here under a tremendous amount of pressure.
So in my notes and what I've heard from fight fans, I understood that Quan was a southpaw, and for the first 6 rounds, he's fought in orthodox, and it's just in the last 2 rounds he's gone to the southpaw stance. Ironically, he's back in orthodox now. Maybe that's one of his game plans.
What do you think is behind that decision to change stances?
Well, it's like Charly Suarez. It's just a different look. Charlie fights really well from both stances, but
Nice body work.
from both fighters, but especially from Baconaje. It's usually to change the momentum, but it didn't really bother Arnel, so I guess he's
Exactly.
gone back to.
Oh.
Nice left
Oh,
uppercut
wow,
there by
beautiful
the
combination.
silencer. Yeah,
Wicked uppercut from Baconaje.
yeah.
Answered
Good
by-
body shots too.
Right.
Good body shots, and we saw a breath there. Maybe
Oh,
nothing.
wow. Beautiful shots.
Oh, now
by
they're throwing some
Arnel.
bombs, guys.
Able to roll with the punches
Yeah.
is Arnel Baconaje.
Yeah. So Quan's taken a big shot, and Arnel's seen it, and he's really dedicated the last 30 seconds to pure body shots. As you see Quan tie up for the first time in the whole fight. against the ropes in the corner. Let's see what Arnel can do.
And
30 seconds left.
I think Ben and Rika, I think Hong Quan is breathing a little bit heavy right now.
Yeah.
He does.
But good job at actually being able to hold it together.
He's got
And,
that poker face that you
right.
called, Rika. He seems to have recovered. Around 10 seconds to go in the round. That's definitely Arnel's round. Oh, a nice right uppercut there by Quan. Good round.
Good round. Good round. And wow, I'm excited to see the following.
Seconds out.
5 rounds to go for the world title. Arnel Bacconaje, the Silencer versus Dinh Hong Quan.
Round 8.
Round 8, and we are live in Lorda TV here at the Grand Ho Tram Strip. You're watching Bacconaje in the blue trunks and Hong Quan in the black.
Oh, nice there. Nice left hand there by Bacconaje. It's got to be a little bit dispiriting for Quan to be the much bigger fighter with a lot of weight and height advantage and be backed up and actually hurt to the body in a round.
Exactly. Oh, but that was a beautiful counter by Hong Quan.
Nice counter left hook there by Quan. Good jabs by Arnel. We talked about that violent chess analogy. Both of these guys showing some patience in this. The 8th round, there's 5 to go. Maybe tape. Could be a tape issue. Yeah.
With so much sweat, actually. It's really taking a toll on our tapes.
To think that this is a quite
A
cold venue.
Yeah, a cold venue.
It is a cold venue, which is great for the fighters because
Exactly.
I was in that fight at the Alorde Stadium. It was crazy hot.
Crazy hot.
This has got to be a welcomed venue for these two guys.
Oh, you haven't been to the hottest venues in the Philippines, Ben.
Don't tell me this hotter, Rika. That's crazy. Now with a little bit of momentum here. A little switch stance step there by Quan. He lands the right. He wears the right hand. Oh, beautiful right hand there by
that
Arnel,
right hand
the
really connected.
silencer.
Right, it snapped the head of Hong Quan back. Arnel was warned against putting his head down, but
Quan pushed it down.
Be careful. I think the referee just announced that it is a second warning on Arnel Bacconaje.
For putting his head down.
There's a saying in the boxing, you must take away the belt from the champion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make it a convincing win.
Bit of a concerning pattern for the Vietnamese corner here. You don't, like I said before, you don't want to be going backwards against the counterpuncher who's able to dictate the pace because Arnel has got the faster hands and the better timing. So this really doesn't work for the Viet in Quan.
An unmistakable defense actually from Arnel. Look at that. He just has that feel for body movement.
Intuition, it's very fluid.
The head movement is quite impressive on Bacconaje.
Right.
Oh, nice hook there by Arnel Bacconaje. Jabs to the body and another strong lead hand to end that round. These are close rounds.
close round.
Yeah, but I think Arnel's starting to gain some more momentum in this fight.
Sharper shots. The Grand Ho Tram Strip. This event is brought to you by Elorde TV, VSP Promotions, Cocky Buffalo, and Sir Robert Hill and Mampuke Elorde and Sir Marty Elorde.
Let's see what happens in round number 9. Arnel's gained some momentum. I'd like to see Quan just come forward behind a long jab and try to bring in a little, introduce or reintroduce a little more volume into the fight.
Because you can't fight the game of Arnel when you aren't as fast and as accurate. So I think the volume punching of Hong Quan was the key in the beginning rounds of his success, right?
You can see that, yeah, definitely. We can see Quan is tough. He just walked into a massive jab there by Arnel. That was a stiff jab. We heard that around the ring.
But you're a challenger. I think the surge of urgency is still Arnel Baconaje must take away that belt to Quan. It will not be given to you in a silver platter.
Exactly. Let's see how Arnel Baconaje takes that belt from Hong Quan. Hong Quan a little bit more aggressive in the beginning of this round.
Nice uppercut there by Quan. Sort of sneaks through the guard. Overhand right misses.
I think even in a welterweight, Quan will be a big welterweight.
Yeah. He's huge.
He is huge. The size difference is very apparent.
But Arnel Baconaje is a natural super featherweight.
You are right. Yes, those punches missed by Hong Quan.
Halfway through round number 9. A little more action in this round from both fighters. Nice little short left hook there. By Quan.
Landed for Hong Quan.
And Quan's signature right straight and never connected on this fight yet.
Right. Because Baconaje is just so slippery.
Yeah, he's slippery. It's very hard to land a straight right hand on a really talented shoulder roller, which Arnel certainly is. Quan going for the greater arc, the overhand kind of right, still doesn't land. Good body work there by Quan. But Arnel still coming forward. Good distance by Arnel.
Yeah, without that head movement by Baconaje, I think he is in trouble.
Right.
The good thing he practiced that a lot.
Exactly. Hours of training and a very keen reaction or reflex for Arnel Baconaje.
Nice. Sneaky little right uppercut. Yeah, like Walt Power, the CEO of the Grand Ho Tram, said, you don't get to see all the practice these guys put in. Arnel likes that. He says, bring it on. A couple of nice, effective jabs and a decent right hand there by Quan.
Oh, what a body by Arnel.
The thud of those uppercuts, but upper by Hong Quan.
Bit of showmanship there by Quan, the Viet, which actually could be a sign of frustration. I think by this point in the fight, We hear the enthusiasm from the Vietnamese crowd,
They are
These
certainly entertained.
and rightly so. This has been a great fight. You've got a combination of some
Round
hard,
10.
sharp shots in round 10, and you've seen patience, body work, some good headshots, and a lot of poise from both fighters. Let's see in the proverbial championship rounds who can take this fight, because it still is very close. Maybe Kwan's going to come in with some more fire in these last 3 rounds.
I think whoever takes these three last round will probably win this fight.
Strong finish for either of the boxers is the key, it seems.
Nice right hand there. Really good right hand there by Arnel. Kwan's not hurt by it and comes straight back. You see, it's Kwan that's actually tying up, and it's also Kwan who's
Exactly.
got his back on the ropes, which is not
Exactly. And I think Kwan has some difficulty punching down when Arnel tries to weave and bob. Sort of like it takes away the power from his punches too.
good. Yeah, and it's exhausting. You throw hard shots at a guy, and he's able to bump,
Right.
roll, and deflect all the shots, and it can be disheartening as well as taxing physically.
But still, it's anyone's game, anyone for the taking. Very, very close fight.
Nice right
Good 1-2.
hand there by Kwan. It's one of the best shots in multiple rounds. Arnel wore it well, but we can hear that one bounce off Arnel's head, resound around the ballroom. Arnel coming forward behind that shoulder rolling style. Kwan looking to mount some meaningful offense. Thus far in this round, no one's really taken it.
And there you go, the switch. That was a good
Oh.
hook by Hong Kwan.
I think a body punch
Yeah,
hit Kwan.
maybe. Little bit of a Billy Joe Saunders indication there. Kwan with a nice little right hand gets over the top of the left shoulder of Arnel. And another one. Nice right hand again by Kwan.
And a jab by Baconaje.
Lucky Bacanaje had his right elbow down there. That was a big left hook to the body. Kwan just threw. The Vietnamese crowd are very enthusiastic, but no one's really taking these rounds. It's difficult to score.
Go to the distance.
Seconds out.
I expect a razor thin decision on this fight.
Exactly.
Here we
Considering
go,
the criteria
championship
that we
round,
talked about
round
for
11.
judging, right? Ring
Yeah.
generalship, hard, clean punches, aggression.
Yeah, it's very tough to score. It's very
Yes.
tough to score. Both of
Plus
these guys have done
defense,
different good
right?
things. Yeah, the defense obviously clearly Arnel Bacanaje by far, but on the offense and the ring generalship, it's difficult to score who's done more, and also you can't predict what the judges actually
Yes.
Actually, the ring generalship and aggression kind of like swings back and forth
think. It does.
from
it does.
both boxers.
I'd say for the majority of this fight, probably 3/4 Arnel's controlled the ring for the most part. And we see a good right hand, left hook to the body, another
What a
hard
flurry
right hand
by
by
Baconaje.
Arnel. Good to see. Kwan's unbothered though. I expected actually a little more, I'd say, ferocity and focus from Kwan.
Exactly.
He's the defending champion. I thought he'd, especially in front of his home crowd in Vietnam, he'd really want to stamp his authority on this fight. And he'd be throwing more bombs. Perhaps he realized the defensive prowess of Arnel. It's kind of futile to throw hard shots.
Actually, Ben, you actually predicted the 11th round TKO.
Right. It's
Actually,
just
you
a
predicted
question
the
of who.
11th round TKO. You predicted that.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't think we're going to see it. Both of these guys have landed some really good shots in this round, and neither of them look hurt whatsoever.
Maybe you are the real fortune teller.
Exactly.
Thus far, it's you, Alvin. It's
And
not me.
the fighters are actually getting a little bit rougher in this round.
Yeah, they're probably frustrated. Arnel hasn't been able to hurt Kwan, and Kwan certainly hasn't been able to hurt Arnel. Minute to go in the second last round of this fight. Nice little angle change there by Kwan.
A little bit, a couple of missed shots there, and they're now entangled, trying to roughhouse.
If I was Kwan's corner through this fight, I'd say come in hard, lean on Arnel as much as you can, bully him and push him backwards. But Kwan hasn't been able to really do that through this fight.
He's trying
Nice
to come
right
in
hand.
and out, but it's just that Arnel is just too slick for that kind of style.
Yes.
Yeah, he's too slick, but I think Kwan's taken this round with a little more activity.
Right.
It's been a good round, but good round for the Viet.
Good jab to the body. Oh, good upper
Ooh.
straight by Hong Quan.
They tie up to end the 11th round. Oh, beautiful left rib to the body there by the silencer. Another headshot. This seems to be a very long round.
Yes. I just want to
Same
Seconds out.
final round.
final round of our
Ladies and gentlemen,
main
here we
event.
go. 12th and final round.
This is going to be interesting. The defending champion from Vietnam versus ARNEL BACONAJE. Who wants it more?
Who wants the IBF Asia lightweight title more?
Good body shot there. Straight right hand to the body and then a straight right hand to the head by BACONAJE, and Quan comes straight back. Nice. Another right hand there by Arnel.
And on the ropes is Hong Quan.
That right straight of Arnel was working all
Yes.
fights.
Quan's been great this fight, but I just haven't seen quite the amount of energy and inspiration that I'd expect from a defending champion. It looks like Arnel's the hungrier fighter at this point.
You are right, and I think it's really the frustration of not being able to catch Arnel.
I'd say,
flush.
the combination, Rika, of that inability to land flush, but also perhaps the comfort of being in your home, on home territory. What's the referee say now?
But
A live issue again.
I definitely agree with Ben that on this fight, Hong Quan did not get the privilege to bully Baconaje because
He was, sleek, very defensive. And just like Canelo, he uses defense as an offense too.
That's a good way to frame it. He really does. It's deflating to throw hard shots and see the guy. Oh, is that a body shot or a?
The glove went across, so I don't think it's a low blow. If we replay to see.
I think maybe it was the shoulder. So they kind of crashed into each other.
I saw the glove come through, not hit exactly the.
Like I said, Baconaje has already given 2 warning by this referee.
Right.
And
here we go. ARNEL coming forward.
Good upper hook by Hong Quan.
Yeah, Quan, nice uppercut, nice right hand there by ARNEL.
what an exchange of punches by both fighters.
Exactly.
This is great.
Final minute of round 12. Flurry by Baconaje on the clinch.
You could sense that both fighters want to be a champion.
Exactly.
ARNEL's hungry. We've got a minute to go in a world title fight. Who wants it more?
Reality is setting in, actually. It's the final moments to...
The final countdown.
Exactly.
They get tangled up on the inside. 40 seconds to go. ARNEL ducks under a Quan left hook. The final moments. They trade hard left hooks. Okay, referee, break them up. Let's see a flurry in the final 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Beautiful jab.
2,
Overhand.
1, time!
Interesting. Very interesting.
What a way to close the fortunes of war.
I don't want to be a judge on this fight, Ben.
Yeah, it's tough.
gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we now go to the scorecards, and here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Gil Robiego Co. scored about 114-113 in favor of Hong Quan Din. Judge at ringside, Charlie Choi scored about 115-113, also in favor of Hong Quan Din. And judge at ringside, Jung Taek Lee scored about 116-112. He's now your winner by way of unanimous decision from Vietnam, Hong Quan Din.
Of course, Alvin Esco from Real Fight PH. Thank you guys for sharing the commentating table with me.
Pleasure, Rika. Good night,
thank you,
Rika.
Ben
Good night,
and Rika.
Alvin.
Like I said, I hope it will not be the last because I really did enjoy our trio today, and we have now a time to eat and try to unwind
And enjoy the Grand Ho Tram trip. Thank you guys for watching. This has been your hosts for today. Thank you for watching Elorde TV.
And subscribe to Elorde TV for more boxing action, not only in the Philippines but all over the world. So maraming salamat.